think I want to be remembered is what I will do tomorrow. What I did is boring to me.
Yeah.
I think I'm too classic.
Too classic? In other words, you don't think that you're pushing further enough out to the edges?
It's never enough in this work, I think. You know, you have to really break barrier every day. Fashion, to me, born and died every day. Fashion, to me, born and died every day.
Cold deep done, heading back back. It's gonna take me another hour. See you in a bit. Okay, summary of my ring session. So the first thing I did was the handstand on the rings, assisted. I'm not gonna include all of the exercises I trained, but the next one was the wider muscle ups using this band. This case was the red one. It's been an improvement from the last 2 weeks to now. And the last exercise was the keep to L-sit. I'm still working on the straighten my arms, which is the right way. What's up guys, Fair Calisthenics here. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is the third episode. We are still very low following, but I hope this starts growing as soon as I start refining my content. I think I've got quite a lot of ideas. I really enjoy editing. I enjoy creating the whole idea of the video. To be fair, this one I didn't know how things were gonna go because I had an idea and then started to see the clips, and I don't know, I just get into that flow and suddenly I wanted to do all the stuff, and so yeah, I tried to kind of keep the story I had in mind, but at the same time I wanted to enjoy my editing, so I never have like a specific idea of how things are gonna start and finish. unless it's something very concrete, as on Instagram, for example. If it's something like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, sometimes it's easier, but when it's about 5 minutes or longer, I think it's a bit more challenging. So it's like the video chooses me, so I just keep editing, and suddenly things happen, and suddenly I find the storytelling in a different way. I'm more interested in this way. I cut this bit, and I think I want to advocate for a smaller piece of content at the moment, just because I think unless I'm gonna go traveling or I want to do something more documentary oriented, I think just the day-to-day could be a bit, I don't want to be like everyone showing the same things all the time with no variation, so I prefer to keep it very precise. And hopefully in the future, yeah, I'm gonna start adding other bits if I find more interesting to create any other format. I will do that. As you can see in this one, I introduced a new format, like more cinematographic at the beginning, with some stuff I like masking. I haven't invested too long on this one, but looking forward to the next ones, because I'm gonna start adding more masking stuff on Adobe Premiere, which is what I use. And you know, I like sometimes adding these sounds like I've been using in this one, like a more techno music, but very, very chill, with some message behind, which is in this case was the Versace, the designer. And I'm gonna include the track on the description down below. I just wanted to ask my audience, what do people prefer? If people prefer something more like, I think my lens are getting funny, I think it's the humidity or something. So I wanted to ask you guys if you prefer to see something more like about what I train, self-growth, some of my day-to-day habits. You've seen the cold dips in Hampstead Heath, which is great. It's one of the things I do every 2 weeks or so. I like to do every week, but sometimes I've got other priorities, so I can do them that often. But yeah, I can include also like content more for software developers. I don't know if there are many people out there looking at this video who are developers. So as you guys know, I'm Android developer. So I'm gonna include my GitHub account in the description down below, so anyone can check whatever I've got on my GitHub. It's gonna start growing again, because I had a stack. I decided 2023 to just stop contributing on GitHub, and dedicate more time on social media to see what's gonna happen. So this year I'm gonna start working on my projects again on GitHub, likewise on content as well on YouTube, more specifically. What else? I think in the next episodes I'm gonna start tackling some specific topics I wanted to speak about in front of the camera for a really long time. So if anyone has any recommendation or anything, I've got a list already about things I wanted to do, but if anyone wants to raise any specific topic, I can give priority to that one. Otherwise, I will continue with what's planned. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this again. See you next week.